Let's talk about why people are so excited. DJI Minis have always been about one promise: make flying simple, portable, and effortless without sacrificing quality. The Mini 4K did a great job giving creators an affordable entry point into 4K footage, but now the community wants more. Not just better specs on paper, but real performance that makes footage cleaner, smoother, more cinematic. People aren't asking for a toy upgrade, they're asking for a leap. And that's where this rumored Mini 5K steps in, aiming to sit right between entry-level and full pro models. A true successor that stays light, stays easy to use, but feels powerful enough for serious creators. The biggest rumor, and the one that gets everyone talking, is the sensor. The Mini 4K used a 1.3-inch sensor, decent, but limited. The Mini 5K is rumored to jump to a sensor close to 1 inch. That's not a small tweak, that completely changes what this drone can see. A bigger sensor means more light, more clarity in the shadows, more detail in bright skies, better colors, smoother gradients. Low light won't look noisy anymore. Sunsets will actually look like sunsets, and depth of field? Suddenly your shots have that soft background blur, that film-style separation that makes your footage feel expensive. On top of that, leaks suggest 48 to 50 megapixel still photos. That means you can crop, reframe, or even pull sharp images from video. For creators, this is the difference between acceptable and breathtaking. And speaking of video, the Mini 4K capped at 4K 30, not bad, but these days creators want flexibility. The rumored Mini 5K could deliver 4K 60 at minimum. Some whispers even mention higher frame rate slow motion in 4K or extended HDR modes. More frames per second means smoother motion and creative control. Slow motion lets you build emotion and drama. HDR protects your highlights and shadows so your footage looks more natural. This is the kind of improvement that isn't just spec sheet bragging. It changes how you shoot. Now imagine having that power without the stress of crashing. Another major rumor is upgraded obstacle sensing. Historically, mini drones have limited sensors to keep weight down, but leaks say DJI might aim for near 360-degree awareness on the Mini 5K, forward sensors, side sensors, better bottom sensors, maybe even a tiny LiDAR system in some versions. That means smarter avoidance, safer flights, and confident flying in tight spaces. And if they still keep it under 250 grams, that's a crazy engineering win. Light enough to skip registration in many regions, but smart enough to feel like a pro drone. Battery life matters too. One battery doesn't fit all situations. Leaks point to two battery options, standard to stay under 250 grams and a plus version for longer flights. That gives pilots control, travel or legal restrictions. Use the light one, long cinematic missions? Pop in the extended pack, and DJI may improve efficiency through smarter motor control or flight software, squeezing extra minutes even from the standard battery. Transmission is another silent hero. Better downlink isn't just about longer range. It's about stable live view, cleaner signal in cities, smooth monitoring without glitches. When framing the perfect shot, a reliable connection is everything. If DJI upgrades the transmission system, it gives creators trust and control in any environment. Of course, price comes into play. The Mini 4K earned love because it was affordable. The Mini 5K probably won't be cheap, but it likely won't hit pro-level pricing either. It's aiming for that sweet spot, serious power at a mid-range price. For hobbyists becoming professionals or small creators wanting cinematic results without paying for a flagship, this could be the perfect balance. One thing to remember, early availability could be limited. If DJI is packing bigger sensors and more tech into such a tiny body, production might be tricky. Some regions might get it first, others wait. That's why watching reviews and real-world tests will matter. Spec sheets are cool, but firmware and performance decide everything. And here's the secret weapon: software. DJI doesn't just rely on hardware. Better HDR merging, smarter processing, smoother stabilization, refined tracking, upgraded flight modes. These features turn good footage into great footage. If DJI pairs the rumored hardware with smart software, the Mini 5K won't just be an upgrade. It'll be a storytelling machine. So what is the Mini 5K supposed to be? Not a toy, not a pro, a bridge, a compact, travel-friendly, easy-to-fly drone that finally delivers true cinematic power. Yes, it may cost more. Yes, availability might be tricky. But if DJI pulls this off, we could see the first Mini that truly feels professional without losing its soul. Picture this, you're standing on a hill as the sun sets. You lift a tiny drone into the sky, and the footage that comes back looks like something from a film studio. That's the dream creators have been waiting for. And maybe, just maybe, the Mini 5K is the moment that dream becomes real. If this helped you see the bigger picture, stay tuned. Because when this drone drops, I'll be here to tell you honestly if it lives up to the hype. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.